everyone, I am Megha from Master in Maths. Today we are going to start a new topic, that is decimal for class 6. So in this we will start with a brief introduction of decimal. Then we will see how we represent decimal number on a number line. After that we will carry on with the to find out the place value of each digit, that is after decimal and before decimal, and what is the difference between two representation of the place value. Then we will see how we will write a decimal number in the expanded form, and we will also learn how to write a decimal number as a fraction and vice versa. So now let's start with a brief introduction of decimal numbers.
So decimal is just a number that has a decimal point only. Like we have a number 412.95. So this is a decimal number because it has a decimal point in between numbers. The number to the left of the decimal point represent ones, tens, hundreds, and so on, and the number to the right of the decimal number represent tenth, hundredth. So what do you mean by the tenth and the hundredth? We can represent it as 9 by 10 because it is the 10th place. So and 5 at the 100th place, so we can represent it by 5 by 100. 10 and 100 are part of the 1. Like if we divide 1 into 10 equal part, each one is the 10th part. It represents the 10th part. This represents the another 10th part. If we divide into the 100 parts, so each column will represent the 100th part of 1. Similarly, here we have 10th part and here we have the 100th part. And so on, we have the 1000th and carry on. And some decimals are smaller than 1. They have nothing, or we can say 0 before the decimal points are smaller than 1. So how we represent it? Suppose we have 0.48. So on the left side we have 0, or we will not write anything. So these kind of decimals are less than 1, and we will call it as the 4800th because we have 2 digits after the decimal places, that is the 10th digit and this is the 100th digit. So we can call it as the 4800th. Next we have how we will represent decimal on the fraction line, on the number line, sorry. As I told, the decimal point is the 10th or the 100th part of 1. And if we want to represent 0.5, so it means we are to represent the 10th part of the 1. So for this, what we will do, we will divide the number line into 10 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we have to represent 10th part of the number line. So we will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and it will represent, this one will represent 5 by 10th or the 0.5 on the number line. This is the way how we represent the 10th part of the 1 on the number line. Similarly, we can represent the 100th part. For this we have to divide into the 100 parts. Now let's have some questions based on that. In this, what we have to do, we have to write the place value of each digit. Suppose we have 12.57. Then we have to write the place value of each digit. So here the place value of 2 is ones. So we can write 2 ones. And place value of 1 is tens. So 1 tenths. Now we will see the digits after decimal point. Here we have 5 tenth and 7 hundredth. So this is the way how we write the place value of digits of a given number. Second number we have 0.503. So this is a number where we have nothing before decimal point. So the place value over here will carry as 5 tenth, 0 at hundredth place and 3 as thousandth place. Another way to represent the tenth in the hundred, we can write it as 5 by 10 and hundredth as 7 by 100. Similarly, here we can write it as 5 by 10, 0 by 100 and 3 by 1000. This is another way to write the place value. Both the ways are right. Next, what we have to do, we have to write a given number in the expanded form. Suppose here we have 87.93. So in expanded form, how can we write it? First of all, we will see the place value. Here 7 at ones and 8 at tenths. So how we will write it? 8 tenths plus 7 ones plus 9 tenths plus 300. This is how we can write in the number, or we have to represent with numbers. So we can write in 80 plus 7 plus 9 by 10 plus 3 by 100. So this is the expanded form of the given number. We can take one more example as 0.294, where we don't have anything on the left side. So we can write it as 2 tenth means 2 by 10 plus 900 means 9 by 100 plus 4000. So this is the expanded form of 0.294. Next, we have to write expanded form in the decimal form. So here we will see 60 at the tenths place and 6 at the ones place. So we will write it as 66. Then we will put the decimal point, because after that the tenth and the hundredth part started. So we will write as 89. Next question in that series, we have 800 plus 6 plus 8 by 10 plus 6 by 1000. So now we will see 800 plus 6. So it means at the tenths place we don't have anything. So what we will do, we will put the 0, because at tenths place we don't have anything. This is the ones, and the tenths place, it means we should have 1 0, but we don't have that number. After that we have with 2 zeros, it means 100. So we will write 0 at the tenths place. So we can represent it as 806. Then after that 0.8. So after 10th, 100th should come, but that digit is missing. So we will put 0 in that place and then 6. So this number can be represented as 806.806. Next, if we given like 5 and 4 tenth and we have to represent into the decimal form. So how can we write it as 5 plus 4 tenth means 4 by 10. And the decimal form, how can we write it? 5.4. Similarly, if we have like another question, 12 and 400. Here they have given in the number name form instead of the number form. So how can we write it as 12 plus 400? So we will write is 4 by 100. So it means at the 10th place we have 0. So we can write it as 12.04. Now next topic we have to represent a fraction in the decimal point. Suppose we have the here 4 by 5. So here we already know if we have in the denominator as 10, we can represent it as after one decimal point. So here the one method is we can divide 4 by 5 and then can represent it in the decimal form. But the another method is we can convert the denominator as 10, as we already know how to write it. So to make it 10, we have to multiply it with 2. 5 times 2 is 10. And the same operation we have to do with numerator also. So it will represent 8 by 10. Now we know if we have the 10th, so we can represent as 0.8. Similarly, if we have the another number like 12 by 5, so what we can do, we can multiply it with 2 to make the denominator as 10. We will get 24 by 10. And to represent in the decimal point, as we have 1 0, so we will put the decimal point after one digit. So it will come as 2.4. Next we have how we represent a decimal as a fraction. Suppose we have 2.3. So as we know, how can we write it as 2 plus 3 by 10 and the expanded form. We can write it as like this. So now what we will do, as we have the plus sign and we can add it by taking the LCM. So we can write it as by taking the LCM, or here we have to make the denominator same. We can multiply numerator and denominator by 10. As here we have 1 and we have to make the denominator 10. We will multiply numerator and denominator by 10. So we will get 2 times 10 will be 20. 20 by 10 plus 3 by 10. Now we can write it as the denominator same, we can add it. It will give us 23 by 10. Next, on the base of that, we have questions like we have to convert a given number into fraction and if possible to its simplest form. Suppose over here we have 0.9. So here how can we write it as? At is the 10th place, we can write it as in the fraction as 9 by 10. And in the simplest form of 9 by 10 will be this only, because there is no common factor between 9 and 10. So we can reduce it to the simplest form. Next we have 0.6. So 0.6 we can write in the fraction as 6 by 10. Here we know the common factor of 6 of 10 is 2. So we can divide it both terms by 2. We will get 3 and 5. So the simplest form of this is 3 by 5. Next, suppose we have 0.15. So how can we write it as 15 by 100? Because this is the 2 digits after the decimal point. So we will write as 100. Now we can convert in the simplest form. We can divide it by 5. We will get as 3 by 20. Next we have to write as decimal point. Suppose we have 4 whole 3 by 5. Here we have mixed fraction and we have to convert into the decimal point. So first of all, what we will do, we will turn it into the improper fraction. So what we will get, 23 by 5. Now to make the denominator 10, what we will do, we will multiply numerator and denominator by 2. So we will get 46 by 10. And now as we have the 10th, or we have only 1 0, so we will put the decimal after 1 digit. So let's start counting from the right place. So we will put 4.6 after the 1 digit. Or the another method is we can write it as 4 plus 3 by 5. Now we have to convert this 3 by 5 as to denominator 10. So we can multiply numerator and denominator by 2. So we will get 4 plus 6 by 10. Now this is expanded form. Now we know how to write in the decimal form, 4.6. So both the ways are correct. So we can use any of these methods. Let's take one more example. If we have like 25 whole 1 by 2. So the easiest way is we can write it as 25 plus 1 by 2. Now we can make the numerator and denominator, we have to make the denominator 10. So we will multiply it by 5. So we will get 25 plus 5 by 10. And now we know how to represent it as 25.5. Next we have to express the given number like as it is given with the units 2 millimeter and we have to convert it into the centimeter. So for this we know 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter, or we can write it as 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. Right? Now 1 mm will be equal to how much? 1/10 of centimeter. Now to convert it, what we will do, 1 mm is equal to 1 by 10 centimeter. So 2 mm will equal to 2 by 10 centimeter, or we can write it as 0.2 centimeter. Suppose we have to convert the 30 millimeter into the centimeter. So what we will do? 30 by 10 centimeter. So here we have the 10. So we will put the decimal after the 1 digit. So we will get 3.0 centimeter. Next, suppose we have 116 millimeter. So how can we write it as 116 divided by 10 centimeter, or in the decimal we can write it as 11.6 centimeter. So this is the way how we convert the millimeter to centimeter, by dividing 10. So on the base of that we have question like the length of the large books is 9 centimeter 5 millimeter. Then what will be its length in centimeter? So it means we have to convert millimeter to centimeter. So how we will do? The length in centimeter will be how much? 9 millimeter plus 5 millimeter. Correct? So 5 millimeter in the centimeter form we can write it as 9 plus 5 by 10 centimeter, because we know to convert millimeter to centimeter we have to divide by 10. So this form we can write it as 9.5 centimeter. So in today's lesson we covered the topic how to represent a number, decimal number into the number line, and how to convert the fraction as decimal as fraction, and we saw expanded form and a general introduction to the decimal, and we also came to know what is the 10th or the 100th part of a number, and we also done some example based on that. If you have any particular question and if you are not getting anything, please write to my comment section, and please friends don't forget to like, share and subscribe my videos. Thank you.